comes from the Ethiopian musician Samuel Yirga, who is now part of this UK Ethiopian collective called Dub Colossus. But this is from his debut solo album, recorded in part in Peter Gabriel's Real World Studios in England. Guza was the name of the record. Abed Abed from Samuel Yirga, very talented Ethiopian pianist and composer. Before that, Red Barat, taking the sounds, the infectious dance rhythms of Punjabi wedding music and the sounds of New Orleans brass band music, and maybe a little bit of Washington, D.C. go-go music, that specific kind of funk music that developed in D.C. All of that comes together in this Brooklyn-based band, Red Barat, and their album called Shruggy G includes lots of original tunes and a couple from South Asia. That's Apne Punjab Ove that we heard in the middle of the set. We began with Jocelyn Pook, the English composer, from her score to the Akram Khan dance piece Desh, for which she went to India, especially to the state of Bengal, and made all of these field recordings, which is what you heard at the beginning of the piece. Remembering Noor is the particular excerpt, again, rich in the kind of Bengali rhythms from this dance score by Jocelyn Pook. It's a globe-trotting edition of New Sounds, and when we come back in a moment, we'll hear from Senegal, a UK-Gambia collaboration, and perhaps even more unexpected, a Sweden-Zimbabwe collaboration. That's still to come. I'm John Schaefer. You're listening to New Sounds.
At WNYC, we're there for you when you need to know the facts.
We are there for you with the latest news and analysis.
We are there for you to uncover connections and color your world with art and music.
We are there for you when you need us most.
And we can be there for you because you're there for us.
Become a member now. Go to WNYC.org and click on Donate.
Whether it's on your commute, during your workout, or while you fold the laundry, the WNYC app makes your daily routine, well, less routine. Get caught up in fascinating stories on shows like On the Media, Soundcheck, and Freakonomics Radio. You can listen live or create a custom playlist with the Discover feature. You can even listen on the subway. Perk up your routine anytime with the WNYC app.
Tomorrow night on New Sounds, back to our regular 11 p.m. start time, we'll hear some music from Missy Mazzoli. This is the overture to her opera called Songs from the Uproar. And we'll hear a number of other dramatic works, works that have a stage component, which clearly doesn't do much for us on the radio, but fortunately all of these scores stand up quite nicely on their own and do maintain a kind of sense of drama, the evocative sounds of the shortwave radio that you hear in the background, for example. In this Missy Mazzoli piece, we'll hear the group Wires Under Tension. We'll hear Philip Glass from here on the East Coast, Paul Bailey out on the West Coast. Tomorrow night at 11 on our next New Sounds here at 93.9 FM. Or you can hear it anytime on our website. Our audio archives available 24/7. Hear any show, anytime at WNYC.org/newsounds. And it's actually the middle of our spring membership drive, and we don't usually do much in the way of membership activity late at night, but I will just mention that, if you're listening now, you're listening to a show that you would not hear anywhere except on public radio. And I hope you'll take a moment during this membership drive, maybe even now, to go online and support us. WNYC.org, and thanks. This is New Sounds, program number 3420, a global edition of the show. We'll listen next to some music from Ndai Samba Mbouk, who is a Senegalese musician. This comes from a compilation of contemporary Senegalese music. I think he's a drummer. In fact, he might be one of the drummers who did that record with the World Saxophone Quartet back in the early 90s, but don't quote me on that. The reason I think he's a drummer, and one of those drummers, is because there is a very deep groove to this song, which is called Galayabe. We'll follow that with Justin Adams, who is probably best known for his work with singer Robert Plant, but who has another ongoing musical relationship with the Gambian musician and singer Julde Camara. They've done a couple of records together now. In 2011, they did a record called In Trance, and from it we'll hear Halanam. And then we'll wrap up this set with Monoswezi, which is musicians from Zimbabwe and Sweden coming together. You get the sounds of traditional Shona thumb piano music from Zimbabwe, and you get the sounds of northern Scandinavian sax and piano and things like that. We'll hear a track called Kalahari. Monoswezi's album is called The Village. First, here's Ndaye Samba Mboop from Senegal on New Sounds.